the name has not been decided. Yay. I'm here with Caitlin.
I'm Chastity.
Blake.
And we are going to talk about the outlook of social media. Mainly Snapchat and TikTok.
What's y'all's input about Snapchat?
It could be good and bad. I think if people used it for the reason I'm pretty sure it was intended, it's a good way to like catch up and meet good people. However, some people are not great people.
Yeah, and some parents won't be so strict on like you can have this, you can have that, because most parents see like the bad outlook on it and they don't see our outlook on social media.
That's how you meet new truck gang people.
Oh my god. Anyways, I think if you're just using it to snap people you know, or like be friends with someone, or like even someone from a different school, like I know like so many people from different schools,
Yeah.
based on
And
Snapchat,
and you can catch up and like stuff like that on there too, which is
and like, you know, but also I think it's bad when you go and like add people from like California and you're never going to meet them and you don't know if that's like a girl or like a 90-year-old man.
yeah, exactly, because that can be really terrifying if you're like a 17-year-old girl snapping like a 60-year-old man.
I don't think
And you
a
wouldn't know.
90-year-old man.
I think like pros, you can still like you snap people, like catch up, show them like your everyday life and stuff like that. You can like be friends and communicate. If y'all can't like see each other in person, you can still like communicate that way.
Mm-hmm.
If you like cannot like text or like call like on the regular like text app and call, and you can do it on there because you can like send pictures in even like chats and like FaceTime call like on there too, because sometimes it's really convenient for people who can't do that. That makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, the pros are you can meet new people. You can still talk to people that move away if they move away from you.
That is
Yeah,
so
that
true.
is a
That
good
is
one.
true. Good job,
And
Blake.
then cons are people can add you and just start trying to ruin things, you know?
Yeah, and also like a con too is like, what if you just like add like a random person, they're like a pedophile or like something, like exactly, like they don't like send you snaps, they only like send you like chats, and you're like texting like a 45-year-old man and whatnot. And
But also, I like Snapchat because my phone storage is not that great, and
Mine isn't
Snapchat
either.
saves so many photos, and I love that also.
yeah, too.
But TikTok is also great.
And also it'd be like really good because like for us, like our broadcasting, we make TikToks, like we spread like with the fun stuff. We spread news through there too, like with like going on with the school,
I
like
know.
stuff like that.
More news based
On
off of
TikTok.
TikTok than I would like if
Watching the
TikTok
news.
didn't. I don't watch the news. I don't think that's interesting. It doesn't pique my interest.
No.
I knew about the election because of TikTok.
Yeah. What's your opinion, Blake?
I mean, TikTok shouldn't go away. Millions of people have made jobs out of TikTok.
People that are like really struggling with money, some people just make TikToks and then it actually goes big. Yeah.
And they make money because of TikTok.
Yeah, some make really good money. Like I know this person, and they make like good money like off of TikTok too. And like when that goes away, it's kind of
Yeah, there could be like some bad things that come off of TikTok.
it just depends what people put on there.
However, I think that like inspirational
It's like
or whatever.
the positive stuff that's like motivational.
And like, yeah, all social media isn't real, like everything you see, but I think that could help someone.
So like it just depends like what people put on there and like what you watch, and like that's how it can be like a good and bad thing. Because like you can like spread all that like positivity, like what you said, like the thank you Jesus and like motivation, but it also just depends like what other people in this world decide to put on TikTok. Like
Yeah.
they put all these like bad things and like all those bad things.
And I think some influencers or whatever can also help others, like, you know. And also the ban of TikTok, which comes around since TikTok was invented. What is going on? Why are we banning it? That's so stupid to me. First off, I'm already mad because what am I going to watch? Hello, people. You know how many people that use TikTok daily for good things, or even if you're not even posting, Like, you're just watching it.
Yeah, like, even, like, with us, like, broadcasting, there's other schools who do, like, the broadcasting and make TikTok videos like we do, and, like, they put them on
What are they
TikTok.
gonna
So,
do?
like, what projects are we supposed to do in our schools?
Or, like, even, I just thought of something really good. Small businesses reach, like,
Yeah.
so many small businesses have launched because of TikTok.
And because people want to, like, promote their, like, their new, like, arrivals, their new products on here. Even, like, artists, they promote their songs on TikTok,
Yeah.
too, because everybody's on TikTok. So they're like, oh, that's, like, the best way I can motivate my song. I can get more followers, more listeners, like, more subscribers, even, like, with, like, YouTube, too.
Yeah. And, like, Tate McRae or whatever, she started on YouTube. She was not big at all. And now she's, like, this pop star or whatever. Or, like, that Day hair, like, slicker backer thing. Apparently, I saw this video how, like, they thought they were going to shut down because they were so small. And that Spencer Barbosa girl that's, like,
I know.
such a girl's girl.
I really love her.
She's such a girl.
I watch her,
girl's
like,
girl.
all the time.
And she influenced people to buy this.
Yeah.
And now it's very popular. And I think most girls have that styling one to do their slick backs.
Yeah, definitely.
So I see why, but I also see, like, the government's trying to, like, protect us and stuff or whatever. I don't even know what's wrong with TikTok. I know it's from China, but, like, our clothes are from China. Like,
Exactly.
what I'm
It's
wearing
not
right
the
now is
same
from
thing.
China.
But still.
I know. Well, you just say your input.
I mean, TikTok can be bad because, you know,
They could get
if
information.
China is secretly getting information, you know, then we could all be screwed.
But the Chinese people, or is that what they're called? Chinese?
Yeah.
The Chinese people from China don't even have TikTok.
Yes,
Like,
they do.
TikTok is not even an app.
Yes, it is.
No, not in China.
Okay.
I know, I'm not stupid.
Don't they have an app like called Red Note that everybody's going to like,
Yes.
transfer over to? That's
That's
also like
what-
an app from China. It's
Yeah,
like a
that's
China-based
from
app.
China. And Chinese people or whatever have that. But, like, apparently they don't even have TikTok in China. Apparently. And if they... Oh, my God, my cramps.
And there's so many like people like everywhere who use TikTok to like spread like goodness and like awareness for everything.
But also...
I think if, like, Mr. Beast just buys TikTok, we'd be fine.
But the thing is,
Or
they're
Elon
not,
Musk, like he said.
Oh God, no. But that Shark Tank guy, I don't know
Mark
his.
Cuban.
I guess, it would buy it, but the problem is the Chinese aren't selling it. Like, China isn't selling the app.
Yeah, they're just trying to.
It's
like,
not that there's not any buyers. It's that Chinese, I guess, they're making a lot of money. I don't really know how. But also, if they do ban it, it's not going to magically disappear off our
because it's still
phones.
going to be on our phones. It just
It's-
cannot update. It won't be
Yes,
as advanced
and
as it
you
is.
will not be able to get on it. Like, if I upgraded my phone, I wouldn't be able to get it.
No.
However, people are making it seem like whenever they are making it official, I think it's like in a week or 5 days or
Yeah,
something.
it's just going to magically
It's-
disappear.
No,
and
it
it's
got
not.
extended 270 days.
Yeah, it did actually. I was about to say.
It always does that, and I'm like, just make up your mind.
But even if TikTok went away, a lot of people wouldn't really mind. Like, I would just,
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't watch it.
I'll just go over to like YouTube Reels or something.
I watch it like maybe like an hour a day now.
But
I'm always on TikTok, but not as
I
much
am
as I
too.
used to be though.
just because sometimes I get bored in my bed. But actually, I don't know. But, like I was saying, the news from TikTok, I think, is good. Just like the LA wildfire or what's burning in LA, like all
Yeah.
that property. I think I would not have heard about that if.
Yeah, and so I saw like some
not
videos where
exist.
people are actually like raising money on TikTok for
Yeah,
like
like
people in
GoFundMes.
like in LA, and they're like promoting that on TikTok because so many people are on TikTok daily.
And I saw this one video from like this famous guy or girl, whatever. I don't even remember. And apparently they are not supposed to be evacuating if they are not in an evacuation zone. Like, they are not allowed to evacuate. Because for the hurricane, like, you know, so many people were like driving to get away because
Yeah.
everyone's freaking out at the same time. So they think that if, I'm pretty sure from what I watched in this video, is they don't want the people that are not in an evacuation zone to evacuate because the people that are in that evacuation zone, like right beside the fire or whatever, wouldn't be able to leave. So I think that's good because the influencer could like reach out to the people in LA and be like, don't, like, maybe they didn't know they're not supposed to evacuate all of a sudden. Or like maybe they're like, well, since this person's not evacuating, we shouldn't evacuate because I did not know this information or whatever. And also, so many people are donating. I think that's great. Or so many GoFundMes, and that's also great. And I just don't know what more I could, like, help with. But I am going to get things together and donate them.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I would really love to help the people in LA because it's really sad.
But I don't know where we could donate them. Like, I want to, but I don't know. And I don't really know what they need. Like, for the hurricane people, they needed, like, blankets and stuff like that. And I guess it might be the same.
It's probably the same thing because they literally lost everything, like, in a fire, like what they did with, like, the hurricane because everything, like, it destroyed their whole house. Like, in their whole house right now, so they probably lost everything if they could not get anything out of their house.
Speaking of all of that, they are not going to be, like, the insurance people probably won't be able to even cover it because houses in LA and even like the hurricane, I saw someone else talking about this. Their houses, most people buy those houses.
Yeah.
And like most people, the houses by the beach or whatever are also bought. Like it's not for rent. And people that live in that originally did not have to pay for as much like how much they would now, and the insurance can only cover up to so much.
Yeah.
And half of that doesn't even cover like everything that's in their house because some of those like influencers have so much money, so they just buy like really expensive decor and stuff. All of that isn't going to cover, and then where else are they going to live? Like they can't just build a new house at the same time as everyone else.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't know. I just feel really bad for everyone in that situation.
A lot of kids lost toys that could be easily donated.
Yeah, it could be very easily donated.
Especially because it's right around Christmas time. And apparently a bunch of people are taking advantage, like robbers and stuff, and whenever they're supposed to evacuate, some of the robbers are going into the houses like near the fire in the evacuation zone and is stealing like expensive stuff.
Yeah, because everybody's already preoccupied with the fire.
And I feel so bad for everyone, like all the firefighter families and everything like that. Because, I mean, they're obviously trying their best. And some people are, like, rushing it. But their job isn't that easy. And think about, like, all the kids that are waiting for mom or dad to get home. Or the wives that are so worried about, like, if their husband's going to come home from the fire.
Because, like, even with, like, them wearing all that gear, it's only
still
going to protect
bad.
them a certain amount. And if, like, they're, like, masks, like, don't wear, they can inhale all that smoke, too.
That's what happened to my grandfather, and he died.
Well, it seems like we're done. Thank y'all for listening, and we'll see you back on the next one.
Hey. Oh.